Stars has the final attack for Navi. A 3-star right here. The match is over. And the best part, he's going against his former teammate, Klaus's base. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the matchup of the month. Oh my goodness. It's Navi versus Klaus and Carry Esports. What a matchup. Already, Klaus is having to go up against his former team. This is insane. Absolutely insane. We're in esports mode. This is for the Golden Heart Cup Season 6. Let's do it. Let's do it. Right away, we're just going to get this over with. After these two teams made trades, Klaus went to Carry, Ryuda went to Navi. They basically swapped teams, and there was drama. We got Gaku going first here today for Navi. Warden Walk, Flame Flinger. Now we got the Queen. Now we got the Super Yetis. Apprentice Warden to help out. Baby Dragon did some nice funneling on the left. He might have used the second one, actually. We got Totem Spells in the mix, trying to help out. Tesla on the right. The Flame Flinger does go down. There's super minions in there, though. Royal Champion from the left side of the base with an extra Ice Golem to help her out. Beautiful. Couple of rage spells, jump spell, do get us into the core, do have us doing a lot of damage. We still got a king ability, a warden ability, a queen ability. The champion ability goes off on the left. Warden use Eternal Tome. Everybody's safe for now. We got to get through this town hall. Enemy Mini Prince was doing so much damage. Dude, the long shot still doing crazy amounts of damage. The Queen might finally get over there and take him out. Yes, Spiky Ball did some damage on the right side of the base. World Champion still kind of healthy. We got a few spells we could use going into the back end of the base, but all the healers are dead. Is that going to be a big problem? Royal Champion taking a lot of damage. We use a Totem Spell in the back to help her out. Giant Bombs. Ooh. She's on 1 HP. Go, Royal Champion, go. She dead as heck. Dead as heck. Could have used a freeze to keep her alive. Decided not to. We're going to use it on the multi-gear tower right there. Queens marching their way through with one Super Yeti, with a Giant, with the Grand Warden barely alive but doing damage. Clone Queens trying to take out the enemy Queen. Giant's gonna get in there. The Warden wants to follow the Super Yeti. Oh my gosh. He's not gonna get it. He's not gonna get it. A valiant effort to Mr. Gaku here to start the match, but it's not going to be a 3-star. Super Yeti and Warden can probably pick up a whole bunch of extra buildings here on the right side of the base. At least get that percent into the mid 80s instead of just barely being 80. Percentage points may matter in this matchup. Down goes the Grand Warden. Super Yeti trying its best to fight this multi-archer tower. But we're going to fall short there. Headhunter can't really do anything here. So it's going to be an 86% for Gaku to start the match. And just so you can see the lineups again, it's stacked. We got Klaus on that other side. Carry Esports over here. All the Navi players you recognize. And Ryuda has joined their team. Carry Esports have their first attack, and they're bringing Meteor Golems. I want to call this like the Meteor Shower or something fun. Something fun like that. And it's fitting, because there's meteors going off in the background. But anyway, we got Skeleton Spell. We got an Archer Queen with the Angry Jelly and lots of healers. Grand Warden behind her for support points. Although they're getting wrecked by that Ricochet Cannon. Had to use an Invis. The Grand Warden's ability almost went off. Wow. Almost, but it didn't. Good save. Taking out the Fire Spitter. Going for the Scatter Shot. Hello, Ice Block. Just so we could Fireball. The long shot's doing a lot of damage. We recall. Sure. Drop a Furnace. The healers, where are they going? They might get targeted by the long shot. I'm not sure. Yes, he's going to lose at least one healer. Ooh. Dropped a Totem Spell to distract. Okay, that'll help. Now we're dropping everybody from the bottom side of the base. Let's go. That long shot's kind of cracked. King with Frosty to help funnel. Everybody needs to go inside. At least that's what we want. Totem will fall. What's the long shot going to target? A booger? Lol. Now he's distracted by the little fire spirits as we drop a couple of furnaces. Will they actually take him out? That's such a good idea. Look at this. The furnaces take out the long shot, and he's not doing damage to our main army. I like that. I like that a lot. The King stays on the outside. That's good news. Meteors are slowly making their way in. We got a totem spell to distract. Still got 2 more totem spells. Where's the world champion? She's on the left with the Barbarian King. Now she's going to go inside. Help shape up the pathing even more. Queen pops ability. Got the magic mirror. Got the giant. Cool. Meteor's still just doing their thing. King's got an ability. World champion's got an ability. We got 2 more totem spells. There's definitely still a chance this works. 69 seconds left on the clock. We're going to go ahead and pop the world champion ability. She's got Rocket Spear. Going to take out the multi-gear tower with that. King, Spiky Ball, going to damage all sorts of defenses inside the base. That helps out a ton. Giant leading the charge over here. Healer's still keeping the Queen alive. World champion moving in. We got a totem spell. Oh, champion's so low on HP, but she gets through the Inferno. Freeze the scatter shot. We're going back up the other way. 2 totem spells distract both shots of the ricochet cannon. I like that. World champion gonna try to get in there. Giant bomb doesn't quite take her out. Totem spell so good at distracting. 99%. No, make it 100 and carry Esports take the early lead in this match. Yatta. Also bring in the meteor shower. Cool. 5 meteor golems. Early fireball on that top left side of the base. Very simple fireball, very quick, very effective, already deploying the meteor golems. He does not want a time fail. He says, let's go. Let's go. Totem spell to distract the monolith and the thrower. Poison spell is in on the enemy furnace. There were some rocket balloons, but who cares? World champion's in on the northeast and King on the outside to funnel. It's a very simple strategy. Depends mostly on your hero abilities and your spell deployment to keep everybody alive. Champion on the right doing her thing. Overgrowth spell there on the left side of the middle. We're going to snipe the town hall. Keep moving our way through over here on the right toward the eastern poison tower. Invis spell for the world champion as she got targeted, I think, by the ricochet cannon there. So good job noticing and keeping her alive, Mr. Yatta. King going to stay on the outside of the base. Troop launcher was throwing giants to the outside, not the inside of the base. Little interesting. But a lot of people still looking healthy. Totem spell here to distract on the back end. Still got 2 more totem spells. Still got a rage. Still got a freeze. It's looking pretty decent for Yatta. We need to keep this world champion alive though. So we're dropping a couple totem spells in that southern compartment. 2 meteor golems there also to help distract. Healers are still alive, which is amazing. The boogers from the Sneezy pulling all the red air bombs, so the healers are not going to have to worry about those. Decided to use the rage for the royal champion, and it's working out incredibly well because she just demolished that lower compartment. Look at her go. This is crushed, dudes. Absolutely crushed. Yatta. Still OP. Look at that. Swags a spell. Has so many meteor golems alive. You can't even count them. So many. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't even know, dude. I was just counting halves. That's a lot of meteor golems. It's a 3-star for Na'Vi. Klaus said he grew too comfortable in the environment he shared with Gaku, the teammate he fought alongside on the world stage for 7 years, with another job overlapping as well. So he has a real job on outside of Clash. His practice and playtime gradually declined year after year, and he became lazy. His motivation dropped, and it seems the difference in commitment slowly turned into stress for his other teammates on Na'Vi. He only realized that once he lost everything, when they finally told me how they truly felt and I left the team. See, that part makes me feel like they actually asked him to leave and he didn't just leave on his own. So he considered retiring, but instead he decided to join Carry Esports. Interesting stuff there. Interesting stuff. Kai is now doing the next attack for Carry. And let's see if they can get another triple. Over on the left, we got Queen, we got Grand Warden. We take out this thrower, early thrower, long shot. I don't know why I keep wanting to call the long shot a thrower. He's basically a thrower. Teehee. I think he wanted to snipe the town hall, and that's just not going to happen when Queen has an angry jelly on. LOL. Meteor golems, Queen redeployed. Gotta fight these ice golems. King on the bottom side of the base. Royal champion inbound. Totem spell to distract. Sure. We're gonna get frozen a couple times, but that's okay. Another totem spell. Royal champion going invisible. The tornado trap was already there. Already tripped. That's alright. Oh, the Royal champion taking so much damage. Go with another invis to help her out. Is anybody going to take out the Town Hall? We overgrowth. The Booger and a 1/2 of a Meteor Golem might take it out now. Road Champion going to have to pop her ability soon. Overgrowth distracts the Revenge Tower. Queen going to walk all the way back around for the Town Hall. And then go a different way, which means we get kind of a weird split here. A lot of his units go way left. Some of his units stay right. The King's already dead. Skeleton Spell to distract the Monolith. Totem Spell's in there as well. But the Inferno Tower is still hitting the Royal Champion, even with Totem Spells inbound. And the Bomb Hive finishes her off. Bye-bye, Royal Champion. Gaku wasn't able to get a triple earlier, but his base might hold up and get us back to even. Wait a minute. He still has a lot of firepower here, though. This Clone Queen on the top side takes out the multi-archer tower. Going for the Expo next. Not quite going to get it, though. The Overgrowth spell will have to expire. Giant and Queens trying to get through walls here. Poison Tower slowing them down a little bit. 45 seconds on the clock. Grand Warden gets targeted. He goes down. That makes a big difference. Now Queen struggling. Gets in range of the Monolith. She goes down. Can he get anywhere close to the 86% that Gaku got? Oh, it might be tough. He's not getting 86%. He's not getting 86%. Oh boy. There's 78. He might be able to get 1 or 2 more buildings. Maybe just 1. He's trying to think about it. I think that's the only building he can get. 79, and it's going to be a 7-building lead for Na'Vi after the second round of attacks. Drops the archer in a good spot, but I don't think he has enough time to get that mortar. Nope. Took too long to find that spot. Kazuma has the next attack for Na'Vi. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? He's got 2 overgrowth spells. He's bringing the Meteor Shower. I can already see the Meteor Shower becoming a staple in the meta. I wonder if it's gonna have to get nerfed at some point. I don't know. It's like the new Root Riders. Except for some reason it feels more fun to watch than Root Riders, so that's at least a bonus. Cool. Royal Champion, gonna go fight the enemy long shot until we make her invisible. Spirit Fox goes down. Trying to get this Royal Champion to get some value here. 1 more invis. That's okay. We didn't have a recall spell, so that was part of the plan anyway, I think. I feel like she didn't get as much value as he was looking for, though. Invis spells were a little sloppy. We got a totem spell. We got meteors in. Healers, Grand Ward, Queen. We're going to take out the Town Hall nice and early. The long shot already went down. All right. All right. King on the left with the Frosty. We're seeing that on pretty much every single attack. King on the outside with the Frosty. Poison spell inbound. Overgrowth to help. We're taking care of some of these CC troops. We're going to keep working our way to the left. An Ice Golem at 9 o'clock to help the Barbarian King continue to move through without taking too much damage. Hero Bell is making the Minion Prince and the Barbarian King, all the heroes in fact on defense, semi-raged up. It looks so cool. That Minion Prince is going to do so much damage. It's insane. If you don't take out the Hero Bell before you fight him, and you really can't in this situation because the Hero Bell's right underneath him. Still got a Warden ability, by the way. Does he have Eternal Tome? Heck yeah, he does. Still waiting on that to go in. We've been sprinkling in the occasional totem spell. They help distract a lot. Now we're getting a split, though. Some Meteor Golems, and they're pulling the healers, going to the right. Queen and all the heroes going left toward the other enemy heroes. Overgrowth spell expires, and now the Monolith is going to take out all the healers. This might be bad. This might be bad for Kazuma. We rage. What did we rage? Some boogers? What the heck? The Royal Champion must have been there, but she got taken out. Totem spell distracting the Monolith. King Spiky Ball gets a lot of stuff on the outside of the base. Now we're out of spells. All we have is 3 archers. We have a couple cleanup troops on the right side of the base, but we're just looking for percent. Na'Vi grabbed the lead right there with the last defense, but they can't follow up with a triple. And it's not going to be amazing percent here either. This might end up being a close match, guys. Town Hall 18 is difficult. Down goes that archer. These 2 archers, I think they're going to get that building for 81. And that might be it. That might be it. Very nice try, Kazuma. We'll see what Carry Esports can do. They have a chance to take the lead back with their next attack now. Denden also bringing the Meteor Shower. Let's see if he can do it better than the last 2 players. Let's find out. With these overgrowths, you need to keep your entire army moving together in the same direction. Whenever we're seeing those big splits where halfway into the base, they start to go different directions, that's when it falls apart. Oh, the earthquakes were late! The earthquakes were late, brother! Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Monolith stays up. That could be a big problem, huh? Maybe. Warden still doing some damage. We got the Sneezy helping out. Down goes the Super Wizard Tower. Archer Queen. Meteor Golems. Bottom side of the base with the troop launcher. We're just going to try to ignore the Monolith for now. What else can we do? Queen fighting Queen over the wall. Diggy. Did Diggy actually stun? That was nice. That was nice. We'll zoom out a little bit now. There goes the King and the Frosty on the outside of funnel. We do have the long shot doing damage on this bottom compartment. We're going to overgrowth the Monolith and that whole section. Just ignore it completely for now. That's what you do when you have a problem in life, right? You just ignore it. Don't take that advice. King on the outside with the Snake Bracelet, doing good. The Frosty helping to slow down some of those defenses that target him. We take out the Town Hall for that first star. We're closing in on 50%. Troop launcher throwing barrels into the middle of the base. That first overgrowth expires. Do we drop the second overgrowth in the same spot? Kinda. We still hit the Monolith with it. That definitely helps. The King and Royal Champion trying to clean up the right side of the base. Spiky Ball does some nice damage inside. King getting targeted by the multi-arch tower and the Expo, though. He's going to go down. Royal Champion had to use ability. Invis spell just to keep her alive. Now we're walking past the overgrowth. Archer Queen gets forced into ability. Royal Champion as well. We got 2 totem spells, and we're going to deploy them both over here to try to keep the Grand Warden alive. But a Builder Hut actually just took out the Grand Warden. The Royal Champion died on the right. And see, I still feel like his army split. You know, the Royal Champion, the King went to the right there inside the base. The Queen and a bunch of Meteor Golems went like through an overgrowth spell and wanted to come up to the north compartment. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe people need to start bringing 3 overgrowths and just make sure your whole army's going to stay together. I don't know what the secret is. But this one falls short. It is 7-7, and Na'Vi are up on percent. And Ryuda has a chance to extend that lead if he can hit a triple. So far, we've only seen 1 triple from each team. We're taking out the multi-archer tower, the Super Wizard Tower. Cool. Where will Champion go next? To the left for now. Pick up the mortar. And then she backtracks. Then she backtracks again because of the skellies. Interesting. Bomb Hive, is it going to hit her? It sure does. That Bomb Hive hits your Champion, even if she's invisible. Ooh, she took a lot of damage before that recall spell landed. But that's okay. Make a nice funnel. Hello, Giant Arrow. That did some nice damage. Now the Skeleton Spell, the Log Launcher combo. Try to take out the Revenge Tower. Try to take out the Town Hall with whatever's inside the Log Launcher. Ice Golem immediately hits a Spring Trap. Now we got the Meteor Golems, the healers, the Apprentice Warden on the right side of the base. Go ahead and sprinkle in a Headhunter to take out the enemy Royal Champion. Totem Spell distracts the heroes in the middle. Nice. Where's that Warden going? Where's that Warden going? He wants to go all the way to the middle. What the heck? King on the outside with a Phoenix this time instead of a Frosty. It's a little bit different. Cool. Everybody just slowly making their way inside. Queen is going to be able to clear the core now. Meteors can hopefully just walk around the edge. Once the Town Hall is gone, there's already clear pathing for us. So there's a lower chance that his units split up in different directions. Royal Champion on the left, using her ability early. Let's see how much value she can get. King with a giant gauntlet. You don't see that too much these days. And the Rage Vial. That's an OG combo. Queen in the core, doing her thing, still getting a little bit of value before the Expo takes her out. It's starting to fizzle out. The Royal Champion did die early there. I think the Totem Spell was not in a great spot because she died before the Totem Spell did. That's not good news. Ugh, everybody died. Everybody died. What did he do wrong? Bad RC value? Maybe. Maybe he needed those totems to help the RC more on the left. Maybe it was bad totem value because he also kind of wasted this totem almost entirely here in the middle. I think he dropped it after all the heroes were already almost dead. The defensive heroes, that is. This is going to end up being an 85% for Ryuda, and Carry Esports still have a chance again to take the lead. Chen with the 8th attack of the war. More Meteor Golems. Alright, this is going to be like the new Root Riders. Goodness gracious. Meteor Golems everywhere. Warden on the bottom side of the base. Here we go. With an Angry Jelly. We will take out that Ricochet Cannon. Sweet. We're going to get the Tesla. Warden's just going to slowly do his thing. Aggressive Rage Spell and the Freeze. Skellies distract the Warden for so many shots. Headhunter inside the Rage. That definitely helps a ton. He might still be in trouble. Ooh. The ability went off early. Fireball! I don't think that's where he wanted it. And the Warden's just completely dead. Dead. Dunzo. Oh my goodness. Stars' base. Might be looking to get a big defense. Drops the queen to at least use the healers for something. Don't let the healers die. Down goes the air defense. Queen should walk inside because she could target the expo from there. The booger pulls the poison tower. We drop the earthquake because why not? Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Invis. Oh man. That king skin is just so trippy. It confuses the heck out of me. Because I look at him and I literally think that's a minion prince on defense. But it's a barbarian king. Dropping the meteors on the left side of the base with the barbarian king out there. Let's at least go take out the town hall. Overgrowth spell does keep the queen alive. Should hopefully force everybody in the right direction. But ice golems on defense are going to slow us down for years. Years. Tornado trap spinning. The booger's caught in the trap. Lol. We'll fight these ice golems. We'll fight the long shot. Another earthquake spell, because why not? Drop the royal champion on the top side of the base. Troop launcher throws its last barrel into the mix. The overgrowth spell expires. The revenge tower wakes up. We just hit 40%, and revenge tower is at full capacity. Look at it go. Oh, that queen forced into ability. On the top side, royal champion throwing her spears. Gonna be able to take out the scatter shot. Maybe get a little bit more, maybe not. We're dropping, was that an ice block instead of a totem spell in the middle? I think that did nothing. Queen's dead as heck. Giant gets targeted next. Giant dead as heck. This revenge tower is insane, bro. Insane. It kills everything. This is gonna be such a low % attack. Chen got bamboozled. He got bamboozled. Barely scrapes by with 60%. Ooh. Na'Vi have % by a mile now. If Stars triples, I think it's all over. Stars has the final attack for Na'Vi. A 3-star right here, the match is over. And the best part, he's going against his former teammate, Klaus's base. And Klaus already did the name change. Look at that. No longer is he Na'Vi Klaus. He is now CE Klaus. What a time we're living in. If Stars 3 stars, the war's over. Klaus's attack won't matter. If Stars gets anything less than a 3-star, even a 99%, Klaus can win the war for his new team. Double air skellies pop up. We got to take those out. Super Wizard Tower doing so much damage. He thought that was a totem spell, but it's not. It's an ice block, and he just wasted that spell. Oh my gosh. Dude, I think he brought... Did he mean to bring all ice blocks instead of totem spells? He might have made a mistake. Do you think he meant to bring totem spells and instead he brought 3 ice blocks? They look so similar, if we're being honest, when you're making your army. I don't know. That might be a huge mistake. Because he definitely tried to use that ice block spell like it was a totem spell. 100%. Super Yetis are in. Here we go. Regular Yeti makes a funnel on the other side. We send an ice golem. We send a super wall breaker. Another ice golem. A cocoa balloon. We're going inside. Drop the Barbarian King with the main force. Revenge Tower. We're going to jump right over it. Send everybody inside. Drop the rage. Healers need to do some healing. Royal Champions in to clear the 12 o'clock section. Still have a Warden ability. That's good news. Pop it right there. The Eternal Tome to keep us alive for about 10 seconds. Got to fight Ice Golems on defense. Long shot hitting us from the other side of the map. World Champion being a little slow to clear the topside buildings. Ooh, who's taking damage? Which hero is that? Is that the King in front? Can't tell. Can't tell. I think it is. King in front, but now the healers are helping him out. Earthquake Boots, Spiky Ball. We decimate the core like it's nothing. Royal Champion's got her Rocket Spear. Can the base defend? Can the base defend? Klaus is hoping for a defense. There's an ice block. Does he still think it's a totem spell? I have no idea. It actually works. It kind of works there. The healers were doing some healing while everybody else was frozen. Maybe he meant to bring ice blocks? I don't know. I just don't know why the first one, he legit used it like it was a totem spell, and it did nothing. This might triple, but it's going to be close. Queen going for the Expo. She's going to take that out. Oh my goodness. Is it just a race against time? Is it just a race against the clock? Does he have this? The Queen goes down. We're trying to fight time. There's only 20 seconds to go. No buildings missed on the upper side of the base. The Royal Champion low on HP, but the healers switch over to her. Multi-Archer Tower doing damage. Red Air Bomb flying. 13, 12, 11, 10. It's a race against time. Ooh. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, the buzzer beater finished. The clock was on 1, and Stars gets the triple and defeats his friend Klaus. It's 12-9, and they already have the percent. Oh, it's all over. But Klaus can still do his attack. Let's see what he brings. Against Yatta's base, he's going with his own version of the Meteor Smash. He's got totem spells and an ice block spell. Angry Jelly on the Archer Queen with the Warden to help support. We do have the recall spell for these heroes after they set a funnel. There's a nice early totem to distract the scatter shot, distract the Expo. Queen still getting in there, doing some nice damage. Queen versus Queen. Klaus's Queen will win that fight all day. Take out the Town Hall, sure. Queen going up. Ice block. Hello. Is it for a fireball? Heck yeah, it is. Woo, toward that ricochet cannon. Another invis. The earthquake spells are in, and we still have the recall. Do we even need the recall? We're going to use it. Just to make sure they get on the outside of the walls. Okay. That works. That works. Nice opener for Mr. Klaus. Cool. We're going inside. Barbarian King now helping to funnel. Totem to distract. We got to take out the long shot. And we will. Queen steps up, already targeting him. Troop launcher, launching barrels into the mix to make sure we get some extra support, extra firepower. We're gonna get through these Super Wizard Towers. We get through the Town Hall like it's nothing. Still making our way to the left. The Fireball did set a nice funnel. So I feel like we don't even need the Overgrowth spell, but he can still get even bonus value with the Overgrowth spell. There goes the Overgrowth. Hiding the Bomb Hive, hiding the Revenge Tower, hiding the Fire Spitter for now. Over on the left, we just now, for the first time, deploy the Royal Champion. Power-wise, it's looking pretty good so far for Mr. Klaus. Still got 4 Super Barbarians for backup. 1 spell left, and it's a totem spell. Healers are still alive. Rage Gem from the Grand Warden's making a huge difference. King still has ability, and he kind of made his way to the middle of the base. Very interesting pathing for the Barbarian King. Down goes the Revenge Tower. Queen Royal Champion gonna fight the enemy Barbarian King. She has to use her ability. No, okay, he does have Spirit Fox, so she's gonna stay alive for now. King to use his ability. Earthquake Boots, Spiky Ball. It's a Spiky Ball. No Earthquake Boots. He used the Snake Bracelet earlier. It's getting close, coming down to the end. He's got the Totem Spell. I think he gets this. I think he gets this, which means if Stars had time failed, if Stars was 1 second slower on the last attack, Klaus would have won the war for his team. Oh man, what a crazy finish. What a crazy finish. Nice job, Mr. Klaus. Klaus gets it done. Unfortunately for him, some of his teammates just got really low percent. So it is going to be Na'Vi who take home the W in the first matchup between these two epic teams, Na'Vi and Carry Esports. And I have a feeling we're going to see a lot more of these teams playing each other in the upcoming year. This might be a rivalry.